Hey guys, how's it going? Tactic Ion here doing another DoorKickers gameplay for you. We are on the dreaded level 13 doing the A-Team challenge. Now, something that I want you guys to keep in mind, when I first started doing this challenge, I laid out a set of rules. One of the rules was when I reach the limit of how far a guy can move, at that point, I can then pause the game and redraw the rest of that guy's motion as though he would have done it if I was able to draw that far originally. So you're going to see that in this because I have to execute holding patterns with these 1911 units. There's currently no waypoints, no go codes, no nothing like that. So in order for these guys to wait, I kind of just have to have them run circles. So they're going to be doing laps over here for the first 30 to 40 seconds of this map. Now the plan that I have here is I want these guys to sort of come out here, hopefully take out this guy, and then come back. Normally the way I do that is I bring this guy out, I let him sit here, and then he just takes that guy out. Unfortunately, I can't rely on that because I have to maintain movement. I can't sit him there and then say once, hold a go code, and then once this guy gets killed, hit a button and then let his go code execute, and now he can move back in. Instead, I kind of have to run him out, take a pot shot, hopefully take care of that guy, and then run him back in. Hopefully there's not going to be anybody down here. I would like to move this guy out and look down this way. However, I have to maintain control of this guy because if I don't, he's not going to look up here. He's going to run out real quick and then dip back in. Might not even get a shot off. And I don't want to run this guy out because if I do, he will just really, I don't know, I'll try and run him out, but he's going to be looking in the direction he's going to move, and it's hard for me. I can't pause the game to make sure that the guys are looking the way that they need to look. This first door right here is really difficult with the fact that there's no waypoints, no go codes, and I can't have two people have directed field of view. I can only control one guy's field of view. So don't hate me too much.
Roger.
But the plan is same kind of as it was in the first the 3-star mission for this. You know what I'm gonna actually do? I'm gonna bring him up here. And I'm going to bring this guy up here, and hopefully that extra time will allow him to get line of sight. And I'm going to discuss this part in a sec. And this guy I'm going to bring back down to here. Alright, so now let's start discussing this section. Now, I need about 30 to 40 seconds of wait time to allow for the guys who are on patrol to actually come out on patrol and open this door for these guys and have this guy come around the corner and have these guys come up. It takes about 30 to 35 seconds. This M4 unit right here has perfect line of sight on this door and this door, so he's not going to move at all. And this M4 unit has great line of sight on this corner and this corner, just by virtue of where he is. So these two guys really aren't going to move. We have a nice kill box set up right here for the units that are on patrol. So I'm really not going to use the M4s. They're going to do their own thing, and then once the game starts, they're just never going to be touched again. The rest of the game is going to be played out using the 1911s. What I need to do here is I need the 1911s to run this holding pattern while the M4s take out the patrol units. Now, something that I've done with testing is I found out that about 10 of these dashes equal about 4 seconds of time for the 1911 units. So that means if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out to the U, if I have that much right here, that's 4 seconds of time. And considering that he probably already has 4 seconds, we can assume this guy's around 8. We can assume that by the time this guy hits right here, it's going to be about 8 seconds, 4 seconds in, and then 8-second loops is what I'm going to be running. So 4 plus 8 is 12. Oh, I didn't go out to the U. Crap. Whatever, we'll just do the same thing again. So we're going to bring the guy up. We'll have him kind of run wide, come back in. So we're looking at 8, 12, 20, 28, and we're going to have him run from here. And we're doing about the same thing with the other guy. So 8, 12, 20, 28, and we're going to have him run out here. Now, we want this guy to run up and again get line of sight on that guy. We don't want to pass that corner too much. We're going to have him walk back down this way, and we're going to have him come up through here, breach this room. Before he breaches this room, we're going to throw a flashbang simply because the guy that's in here, I might not be able to get up and control line of sight, so having that flashbang allows me to see this guy's about to enter, and then I can do that. This is me kind of accounting for the fact that I can't use pause, plus there's normally a guy in here, and it may as well flashbang it. So we're going to have this guy. At this point, we can really just not worry too much about what the rest of this stuff needs to have happen, because yeah, he's going to run out of his motion here. Now this guy we're going to have come down this way. We're going to have him check this room, come back. I want him to check up here just in case. We're also going to have, that's the end of his movement. That is not good. That is significantly off. I must have miscounted the loops here. But instead of doing all this stuff again, we're just going to let it play out from here, and we'll have him catch up here. We'll have this guy run a holding pattern until this guy catches up. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out.
Flush out!
Tango down.
Alright, that actually worked out really well in my favor. So we'll go ahead and
Reloading.
reload that guy.
Reloading.
Reload this guy. I want this guy to have line of sight there. I want this guy to have line of sight here.
Tango
Now
down.
these guys are just running their holding patterns as I'm clearing
Get
out
down.
control units.
Tango down. Tango down.
Awesome. So yeah, they had extra loops in here. However, there would have been an extra guy. This guy would have come up, and then there would have been the other guy that came up. We're hitting the time that I was expecting to hit, a little over 40, but that's where that is. That guy had that extra loop there.
Roger.
Check that side again. But they're now really kind of like an extra loop behind.
Roger.
Flush out!
Yeah, so nothing in this room. I'm not watching that guy down there too much because I don't expect him to encounter anything. That was just in case the guys didn't go on patrol. We're going to have this guy right here.
Affirmative.
Throw this flashbang before he rounds this corner.
Flush out!
In position. Tango
Now we
down.
want
Reloading.
this guy to reload. Alright,
No contact.
now they've both reached their max distances. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have this guy sprint up through here, and we're going to have him breach this door and run wide, check this bathroom, come back down, check this bathroom, come back out. We can bring him all the way back, and we're now going to go check this one up here, make sure that he gets that, and then we're going to have him breach through here. Since he's doing this breach first, we're going to have him throw the flashbang. Since he's doing this breach, we're going to have him throw this flashbang. Since he's doing this breach, we're going to have him throw this flashbang. Now the great thing about this is this guy not going to go through this door until that guy does. So this guy's going to be able to catch up, and I don't really have to run a holding pattern. But we want this guy to come through there. It would be nice if he could also throw a flashbang, but he can't. And we want this guy. This guy I'm really going to be the one controlling, because I need to check this corner. I need to make sure that corner is clear. I kind of want to throw that flashbang that way. We're going to have him run up here, check this bathroom, check this bathroom. The reason why I'm doing that is because they need to sort of double check in case one of them gets taken out. If only one survives and this room ends up getting cleared, that's fine, because I can do this section right here with just one unit. So not too worried about that. We'll have him come check here, here. We should be fine up there. And then again, we'll have him check this room, and that should be it. So this guy should hold while this guy catches up. Let's make sure everybody's reloaded. Oh crud.
Negative. Negative.
Alright, everybody is reloaded.
Affirmative.
Again, I need that guy to be facing that way.
Flush out! I'm hit.
That went really well. Huh. He can't clear this door because he's waiting on that guy. That's not good.
Tango down.
Reloading.
Affirmative.
Reloading.
Alright, like I said, I'm not too worried. These guys are going to be a little bit off from each other. That's not that big a deal, because I should be able to clear this room by myself. How come this doesn't have a grenade path? let's go ahead and fix that real quick. I don't know why that path wasn't drawn, but that worries me. So, huh. There's another bug for you. The grenade path appears to disappear. I've never seen that before.
Flash out!
Affirmative. Tango down.
That worked out
Tango
greatly in
down.
my favor.
Reloading.
Affirmative.
Flash out!
Alright,
Tango down.
so there we
Good
go.
job. We're done here.
Yeah, it's a little over 2.5 times, and like I said, I could probably shave about 10 or so seconds off, maybe 12 seconds off of the extra loops right here, and that would have put them at the same time. That would have saved another about 12 or so seconds off from the guy trying to catch up to here. But all in all, not bad. It still would put me at around about 2 minutes as opposed to the 1 minute time limit. However, I did that with one plan. That was my initial strat from the beginning. That's not really any different from my 3-star strat, so I don't want anybody saying that, oh, you changed your plans when you had to, when they reached their limit. No, you go watch my 3-star videos. It's the same plan. The only thing was I did this holding pattern right here so that I didn't have to deal with the difficulty of all these guys right here. You guys might think that that's cheap or easier or whatever, and that's fine. You can think that. Show me how to do it better. And I'm not trying to be defensive. I'm not trying to be hostile there. I would really love to see somebody come up with a plan that allows them to run these corners right here and handle all these patrol units and execute them. That would be awesome. But the way it stands right now, to me, the best slash easiest slash most efficient way of doing this is to let the enemies come to me. That way I'm not running around. That way I'm not in motion. That way I can actually utilize my M4s for the way that they should be used, range, and locking down kill section or kill zones. So that's the way I think about these things. I would love to see somebody else's approach on this. Please post videos, especially level 13. It's the one that everybody thinks is the hardest. So that means there must be so many more ways to solve the problem. Please show me how to do this better. Thank you guys for watching. I am Tactic Ion. This is DoorKickers, the A-Team Challenge.